Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I am Mateo301 and this is your channel for everything VR related. So today we're checking out Dragon Fist VR Kung Fu. I know Kung Fu. I know Kung Fu. Now this video has been sponsored by the developers. They reached out and asked me to show off the new Quest release, plus the additional PvP mode that they've added. But I previously covered this game on the channel, unsponsored, and I absolutely loved it. It was a game that I got so pumped up, it made me go Super Saiyan. I actually cracked my knuckle playing this and bled all over the place. There it is. And even kicked my PlayStation VR 1 across the room. I kicked my PlayStation VR across the room. Something got wrecked by me. So 10 out of 10. Definitely enjoyed it, would bleed again. So today I'll break down the whole game for you, let you know what you're in store for, why I enjoy it so much, how the combat actually works, and how cool those new PvP modes are. Now there are of course links and timestamps if you want to skip ahead, but let's start things off with the basic information. Dragon Fist VR Kung Fu will be available on the official Meta Store as of February 8th for $19.99. It's also currently available via Steam, but please note, as of right now, the PC version and the Quest version do not support cross-play. So if you're looking to play this with your friends, make sure you pick up the same version. Dragon Fist VR Kung Fu is a physics-based fighting game inspired by old-school kung fu movies and legendary martial artists throughout history. The game features 40 unique characters, each with their own style and special abilities. There's an excellent tutorial which shows you the game's basics, such as the different types of strikes, which can induce status effects on your enemies. Finger pokes to the eye can induce temporary blindness. A solid punch to the sternum or throat may have your opponent gasping for air. And when all else fails, you could do a Karate Kid style jump kick, or unleash your unique special ability. And when I say unique, I'm not joking. This is everything from temporary invisibility, chi-powered punches, and even pulling out a handgun. So there's definitely a lot of variety and style here, but it's not just in the game's characters, as there's plenty of unique locations to fight across in this game's lengthy single-player campaign. You'll have plenty of challenging one-on-one matches, but also some other fights where you have to take down multiple enemies at the same time. Now before I get into the game's combat, I want to talk about the new multiplayer modes. This isn't just online 1v1 PvP. Nope, it goes up to 8 players and there's an array of different modes. You could do everything from an arcade mode where the real life people will just fight against AI. You could do a free-for-all mode where it's basically one giant battle royale. Or you could do teams, 2-on-2, 4-on-4, keep it down to 1-on-1, whatever you want. There's a nice variety there. And you can even go into the campaign mode in co-op. So the multiplayer is a huge new addition to this game. Okay, so let's jump into the most important part, and that's the combat. Being physics-based, it's similar to something like Blade and Sorcery, but besides the rare occasion where I became the master of the dishes, you won't be utilizing weapons in this game, and it's all hand-to-hand. The title also encourages you to fight like you're in an old-school kung fu movie. You'll hear the constant smacking sound of attacks being blocked, and enemies will come at you with a lot of unique fighting styles. Now, not only will you be expected to strike hard, but also how and where you hit is a big factor in this game. I love sneaking in little eye pokes until my opponent was blind, and other times I went full-on boxing style, swinging for the fences, and when you catch your opponent with a nice solid hit, the whole game goes into slow motion. Overall, it's some of the best combat I've experienced in VR, but if you're not into titles like Blade and Sorcery, I'm not sure this will do it for you. Now I'll just give you a few more clips here so you can see the things I'm talking about, and then we'll move on to the multiplayer. Now, I'll just finish this video up with a few multiplayer clips. I was lucky enough to get my community together, we jumped in, we brawled, it was a lot of fun, but let me show that off, and then we'll finish this video off with just a few concerns I have.
Oh, got her in the face. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, shoot.
Oh, kicking the ass.
Tax to build special meter.
No! No! He's dead.
Ooh, he's down.
He's dead. That's right, I fight dirty. Didn't see that coming.
Blinded.
Oh, crap. One down. Nice, I'm coming in for the kill.
Oh, no poison.
Okay, so at this point, you should have enough information on this title to know if it's right for you, or at least if you want to give it a try. I will remind you that both Steam and Quest have return policies. If you play less than 2 hours, you should be able to return this game. So go in, check it out if you're interested. If it's not for you, go ahead and return it. Now, my concern regarding this title is I'm just afraid it might not get the recognition it deserves and the online servers won't be populated. So if that's the case and you don't have people to play against, even though the single player campaign is pretty lengthy, it might not hold people's interest forever. It depends. Are you someone who gets stuck in an arena fighter forever? You keep coming back, you enjoy it, you keep going back to Blade and Sorcery. Maybe this will hold your attention long term. But without multiplayer, without people there to go against, I can't say how long it'll hold your attention. Now, it took me lots of hours to make a dent into the single player campaign, especially because I get tired playing this. For me, it's long enough, and this was me playing before multiplayer existed. But for you, you might want more. So hopefully, I let you know everything you need to know about this game. If you have any more questions, drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer you. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you guys on next time.